Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I'm Pia and welcome to the start of a 24-hour readathon. Yes, you heard me right, I am finally doing another 24-hour readathon. I think the last one I did was last day of the year? The New Year's Eve one? Oops, it's been a while. Hi, how are you? I think an actual 24-hour readathon is going on, but I'm disorganized and I also like doing my own thing, so here we are. I decided that I am going to read a bunch of arcs in this video because I have a lot that I'm excited about. Murder, cannibalism. I'm gonna run through them really fast. I use NetGalley. If you don't know what NetGalley is, it's basically you sign up, put in all your links, you can request books, review them early, and then you'll be more likely to get arcs of other books. If you don't know what an arc is, it's an advanced reader copy. Basically, you get an uncorrected proof of a book that is coming out in the future. Sometimes it has mistakes and things like that that is not as perfect and professional and polished as the final version that will be put out into the world is. You get to review it first and help out the author and the publisher and all that nonsense. I think that's my spiel. I'm gonna go through the ones I have like really fast. It's already 12:05 and I wanted to go from midnight to midnight and a mess. The one I was just looking at is Swallow. This is by Sam Schill. I really don't know what it's about other than it has murder and cannibalism and it sounds fun. I think it's YA. I have It Goes Like This. This is a story about a queer band, a bunch of like entanglements going on there. I have The Art of Running Away. This is a middle grade about an artist. Then I have White Smoke. This is supposed to be like Get Out meets something else. Get Out meets Haunting of Hill House is what they said. And then I have Battle Royale. This is like baking romance. Excited about that one. I have Always in December. This is a holiday romance. Vespertine. This is Margaret Rogerson's new book, which I'm excited about because I really like Sorcery of Thorns. I don't know. It's a book. And then I have Being Mary Bennett. I believe this is a... Do I ever know what anything is about? I think it's a contemporary retelling of Pride and Prejudice, which I've never read. I actually never got through. But so I believe, like I said, I'm gonna start with Swallow because it sounds fun. It's also the shortest book I have, and I'm just going to read on my iPad. It's not the funnest of footage to give you, but I thought that I just like reading a bunch of arcs at the same time because yes, I also never read them because I'm a hot mess. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna check in every hour-ish or after I've finished something. I have no idea. We'll see what we'll see what happens, you know? Okay, I have no idea what I'm reading, and by that I mean, what the fuck? What the hell? So I'm reading Swallow, 125 pages into it. It's 1 o'clock now, and it's weird. It's kind of like if you took like a slasher film and put it into a book. It's about this girl who is just constantly bullied, just like absolutely torn to shreds, and no one gives a single crap about her, like at all. And so she decides to go to this like witch kind of. It's like, yo, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna like beat these assholes down. She's like, all right. Like the witch has no qualms. She's like, this is a bad idea, but like I'll help you. Our main character, Mildred, just goes on a killing and eating spree. So she's killing and cannibalizing her victims. Interesting, but it's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I think I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I bought a new tea at Target today, so I'm gonna try that out. I'll give you a little tea review. It is a Wattpad book, and I like feel like it reads like that. Not to say that that's anything bad, but that it's like addicting to read, not like flowery or like a really in-depth writing style. Alrighty, so it's about 5 minutes past 2. Oh, my tea is pretty good. It could have used like some honey and milk, but I do intermittent fasting, so 2 is not really a time I can consume anything. This is the weirdest book I have ever read. I mean, I could, you know, like I could get along with it the first part. I was like, okay, like it's weird what's happening. And then it was trying to add like these like demon elements who were trying to like steal souls, and that didn't really make a lot of sense. And like I got it, but it also didn't. It was so weird. I think I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Since I feel bad about it, but I really just don't know what I just read. I really don't know. The most strange thing I think I've ever read. I'm excited to read something else. I have to put in my review. My review has been sent in. I think I'm gonna read The Art of Running Away next. I need something different than what I just read. I mean, anything is gonna be different than that because that was an experience and a half. Stop the freaking presses. Okay, I don't know if you know this about me. Fun fact about me, I really want to visit Scotland. I wanted to go there for years. I especially want to go there at Christmas time. But this book looks like it's gonna be set in Scotland. I mean, I literally read 2 chapters. Dude, you do not know how happy that makes me. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm like even more excited about this book. So far, let me give you a little synopsis of this book. This is about a girl named Maisie who her parents run an art shop. She's been doing art her whole life. It's middle grade, so it's not that long. But anyways, and her parents are like, yo, like we know you love art, like it's really cool, you're doing great. My wrist just cracked. But we want you to like, you know, explore your options. Like you're a kid, like, you know, you don't want to be like tampered down. Ugh, it's so late that I don't think my words are working. You know, you don't want to be like stuck in one thing for the rest of your life when you're only like 12. And she's like, y'all, like I like this thing, like get off my back. Like actually we're sending you to Scotland, so peace out. That's all I got so far, as I am 23 pages in. I just wanted to update because that's really exciting to me, and I'm even more excited about this book right now. Y'all, is this how you spell tennis racket? Because if it is, what the hell is this word? I guess I've never spelled tennis racket, but it looks so weird. I'm sorry. We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to interrupt with you know 1:26 a.m. Nonsense. Slight change of plans. I'm in bed. I mean, I've been in bed, but now I'm like I'm reading this book. Let's move my head over here. I'm reading this book. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed. And I'm 40% into it. And I'm really, really enjoying it. Unfortunately, it is not set in Edinburgh, which is upsetting. It's not set in London, which is like also fine, but like it's not the same. I don't know, y'all. It's 3 in the morning. Hello. Hello. If my face is shiny, it's because there's coconut oil on it, because I was like, just because I'm not sleeping doesn't mean I shouldn't do my skincare routine. I'm about to hold up my iPad, but that's not helpful. I hadn't yawned this whole time and now I turn on the camera and I'm yawning. Anyways, I am reading The Art of Running Away. This is actually fantastic. It's great. I am loving it. Even though it's not set in Edinburgh, it's fine. I'm like 80% into it. It's like 4 something in the morning. I'm like, time is not real. Like at this point, I really don't know where I am. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna crack on with this book. I'll probably finish it in the next hour. I'll check in with you guys after I finish it, but it's looking like 3 or 4 stars so far, and I don't know what I'm gonna read next, but I guess I'll figure that out in the next clip. Blinking. Hello my friends, I finished The Art of Running Away. I'm changing my wax. I love this book. I gave it 4 stars. I think it was great. More than just about a girl kind of trying to find her style, whether that is like literally in art, but also in life. It does, obviously it's called Running Away. So her brother ran away when he was 16 and she was 6, I want to say. And she doesn't know why, and she's kind of reconnecting with this like long lost brother. And it's so beautiful and so fantastic. I think I've gotten past like the slump of 4 in the morning. I think it's a 4 in the morning slump that exists maybe when you're staying up all night. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I just feel really bad about, obviously I'm not gonna wake anyone if I speak at a normal volume. I think the next book I'm gonna read, there's so many options. I'm gonna read Battle Royal. I don't want to say Royale because that usually means there's an E at the end, but there isn't. I'm gonna read this. This is about contestants on a baking show, and it's like enemies to lovers. Or maybe they're not contestants. Maybe one of them is a judge, I want to say. I am going to read this. This is, oh, it's long. She's long. But I know it's coming out in August, so I probably should read it. Oh yeah, because it's royal. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I'm really fucking smart. It's just on my iPad it says it's 845 pages. I'm like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, I'm going to start reading this. It is 8, not 8. Oh my god, I wish it was 8 o'clock. It is 4:45. Exactly. I just came to the realization that I'm doing this until midnight. Hello my friends. When did I update last? Hours ago. I DNF'd conveniently have forgotten the name. Battle Royal. I DNF'd that. Anyways, if you want to know about my morning, I slept from 5:30 to like 11, tried to go on a run, had a little bit of a meltdown because my shoes gave me blisters and it was just upsetting me, and basically if you have PCOS, you know, like life is just so hard. Anyways, so I went to lunch with my parents, we went to see, my dad had a painting at an art show, and so we went to see that, and yeah, but I was reading the whole time. I was reading this book and I DNF'd it because it was not good. Like I read half of it. I gave it my time, my effort, my appreciation. It was not it. It was just not it. Like if there was it and then there was this and it was just not the same thing. So I'm not gonna read another book because we're still going. I mean, even though like I took that really hot nap, like we could even call it sleep. It's like not even 4 o'clock. Like she's killing it. She's killing it. So that means I have, let's think about this logically, 8 hours left. That is so many hours, especially now that I'm home and all I'm gonna do is read. So I think I'm going to read the next book. The next book that I'm gonna pick up is Being Mary Bennett. This, like I said, is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. Why a rom-com about a girl who resolves to become the main character of her own story. Okay. Oh, maybe it's not a retelling. Modernization of the Bennett family. Okay, here's the thing. I really just don't like Jane Austen. I've read 3 of her books and did not like any of them. So I'm hoping I would like this book. People have been giving it really good ratings. I mean, granted, there are 11 ratings on Goodreads right now. So yeah, and this is not coming out until March. But since I did one that's like coming out really soon, or a couple, I figured like let's just pick up something I'm actually interested in reading so that we won't have such a bad time. Okay, so I am on literally, it says page 17, but that's not accurate. 5 pages into it. And I love it. It had a great opening, paragraph opening page. It was so great. Like, I love this character. It's like this bookish girl. She's kind of annoying. And what makes it even better is it is Pacific Crest Academy, PCA, and PCA is Zoe 101. Y'all, did you know the tea about the Zoe 101 reboot? That scandal? Because I haven't watched the video, or a video about it, but I really would love to know what happened there. So if you want to inform, it was Pacific Coast Academy, so it's close. It's not the same, but it's still like, it's giving me those vibes. Even though this is like completely different. It's like a hardcore boarding school. Hello, my friends. It is now almost 8 o'clock. So much for updating every hour. That really got forgotten. I finished my book that I was reading called Being Mary Bennett. I loved this book. This was so fantastic. I really liked our main character. She was really unlikable, honestly annoying at the beginning, and she had a great character development growth spurt. I loved our side characters. I really loved the focus on family. Couple content warnings. There is harassment as well as loss of a child, so tread with caution if those are in any way going to negatively affect you if you read that book. But it was just like so good. I really loved it. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. Next up, which is probably the last book I'm gonna read today. I do have 4 hours left, but I'm going to read White Smoke. I want a change of pace for my contemporary vibes. This is a horror. I want to change up my vibe. Alrighty, so I have decided, it's an hour later, I got halfway through White Smoke and I decided to DNF it. I think if I give a book like half, like I read half of it, I have given it, oh, my eyeliner is just everywhere. I feel like I've given it enough of a chance to, you know, pick up, change, make me want to keep reading it, but I think I didn't do it, which is so upsetting. I've read almost all of Tiffany D. Jackson's books, and I've only really liked one of them, but that was a 5 star, so I was like, all the other books I've read by her were 2 or 3 stars, and this one I DNF'd. So I don't know, I'm kind of upset about it. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out something else to read, and I will check in with you guys once I figure out what I'm gonna read next. Oliver Twist. Anyways, hi! How are you doing? It is 10 something o'clock. I'm a little bit tapped out. I think I'm tapped out. I don't know what else to read. I read a short story called, I just don't know the titles of books. I think that's fine. If I know like about the book, give me a pass. Like, it's fine. It's called The True Loaf. True Loaf? It's called True Loaf. It's like inspired by a fairy tale, and it's a short story. I love this, just one piece of sticky tack. incredible. I say inspired by a true story, inspired by folklore. And it was like fine. It like had promise, but it didn't go anywhere. And then it like threw something at the end and then just like wrapped it up, and I was like, whoa, what, like whiplash, like what is that? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read anything else because nothing's really grabbing my attention right now as far as arcs go. I'd say it was a pretty successful day. I had 2 4-star reads, 2 DNFs, and 2 2-star reads. You know, be that as it may, I found some good books, found some bad books, had a good time. I'm gonna try to do another one of these some point soon. I have some, oh my gosh, my eyes. I'm still waiting on some requests, which is why I really just don't have a lot I'm really interested in reading right now for arcs, but hopefully I'll do another one at the end of this month, hopefully. So yeah, I really love these vlogs as much as I get no sleep. It's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to all the things, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!